Good morning everyone. Today topic is critical path method, that is CPM and PERT network modeling and time analysis. Myself Dr. J. Sagayaruban, Department of Civil Engineering, Rogani College of Engineering and Technology. The most widely used scheduling technique is the critical path method, that is CPM. For scheduling, often referred to as critical path scheduling. This method calculates the minimum completion time for a project along with the possible start and finish time for the project activities. Indeed, many text and managers regard critical path scheduling as the only usable and practical scheduling procedure. Computer programs and algorithms for critical path scheduling are widely available and can efficiently handle projects with the thousands of activities. The critical path itself represents the set or sequence of procedure successor activities which will take place long time to complete. The duration of the critical path is the sum of the activities duration along the path. Thus, the critical path can be defined as the longest possible path through the network of the project activities. The duration of the critical path represents the minimum time requirement to complete the project. Any delay along the critical path would imply the additional time would be required to complete the project. In PERT, activities are shown as a network of precedence relationship using activity on arrow network construction, multiple time estimate, probabilistic activities time, used in project management for non-repeated job research and development works where the time and cost estimate tends to be quite uncertain. This technique used probabilistic time estimate. Benefits are PERT and CPM, useful at many stages of project management, mathematically simple, give critical path and slack time, provide project documentation, useful in monitoring cost. Limitation of PERT and CPM: clearly define independent and stable activities, speed precedence in the relationship, over emphasis on critical path. Rule for drawing network diagram. Rule 1. Each activity is represented by one and only arrow in the network. Rule 2. No two activities can be identified by the same end events. Rule 3. In order to ensure the correct precedence relationship in the arrow diagram, following question must be checked whenever the activities is added to the network. What activity must be completed immediately before this activity can start. Second is, what activity must follow this activity. Third one is, what activity must occur simultaneously in this activity. There are three types of error are most commonly observed in the drawing of network. One is dangling. The disconnect an activity before the completion of all activities in a network diagram is known as dangling. This figure shown 5 and 10 and 6 and 7. 5 and 10 and 6 and 7 are not the last activity in the network. So the diagram is wrong and indicate the error of dangling. Looping or cycling. Looping error is also known as cycling error in a network diagram. Drawing an endless loop in a network is known as error of looping as shown in the figure. Finally, redundancy. Unnecessarily inserting the dummy activity in the network logic is known as a error of redundancy as shown in the following diagram. Advantages and disadvantages. PERT and CPM has following advantage. A PERT CPM chart explicitly defines and makes visible dependence, precedent relationship between the elements. PERT CPM facilitates identification of the critical path, makes this visible. PERT CPM facilitates identification of early start, late start and slack of activity. PERT CPM provide for potentially reduced project duration due to the better understanding of dependencies, leading to improved overlapping of activities and tasks where feasible. PERT and CPM has following disadvantage. There can be potentially hundreds of thousands of activities and individual dependency relationship. The network chart tends to be large and unwidely requiring several passages to print and requiring special size paper. The lack of time frame on most CPM PERT chart makes in order to show status, although colors can help. Example, specific color for completed nodes. When the CPM PET chart become unwieldy, they are no longer used to manage the project. This is all about CPM and PET. Thank you so much.